All right, I can move from my frozen position, it looks like, and say hello out there. Welcome to the 15th remote edition of Folk U, which is a singer-songwriter round robin that has been going on here in the city of Chicago, or I should say the greater Chicagoland area, since 2001. So after this year, we officially enter our 20th year. And I'm really excited to have a truly unique lineup tonight with a returning folk viewer who's been here a couple of times, but not in this lineup, because one of the beauties of being online like this is that we can play around with this whole concept of round robin and songwriter. And somebody who I have heard in a band situation, but never in a solo situation like this, a first-time folk viewer. So I don't think I gave the proper, at least my interpretation of what a round robin is. So let me just get that out of the way really quickly. It's called a couple of different things. I like round robin. The notion of some songwriters who get together and play original material, and they'll play a certain number of songs, and then when they are finished, it passes on to the next songwriter, and they play a few songs, and then it passes on to the next. And depending on how many people you have, that eventually does circle back around again to the first person who started it. And there, like I said, there are variations on it, but this is pretty much how we've been doing it since the start of this in 2001. So let me quickly mention who we have playing tonight. And I'm just going not necessarily in performance order, but in order I have on my screen. So I am Larry O'Dean, your host, these almost 20 years. And Paul Coady is here tonight, but with the Edsel brothers. So I'm feeling kind of fanish. I know it's humid outside, but I think it's that combining with the fanishness. So I'm excited to catch this. And then Danielle Signs, who I have seen with her band Impulsive Hearts, is here as well. She's her first time doing Folk U. And I think I've covered everything that I need to do. And I know that these folks would like to get in their personal space and let me start things off. Unless Paul, Danielle, anything to say before it's not really banishing you, but before I send you to the green room to get your peppermint schnapps and, pet the dachshund or whatever you do. You're good?
I'm excited. Yeah.
Oh, excited. Oh, wow. Oh, knuckle crack. Well, I'm going to do that. I'm going to start things off. I will see Danielle will be following me. So Danielle, I'll see you in a little bit. And Paul will see you dudes in a longer little bit. All right. Okay, so glad to be here, as I said. We took last month off, and I love talking in we's because really it's me. There is always other performers here, but I took last month off. Not for any particular reason. I didn't go to Bogota, anything like that, or take any kind of a vacation. I think it was just, I'm an educator as well, and I felt I probably needed to spend a little time getting ready for the edumacating that's about to start. And some of the stuff that I'm playing tonight was inspired by that fact. I got to go back to face-to-face teaching. Which I'm, happy and excited about, and also pretty nervous about, just because of what's been going on for the last, 18 months or something like that. And so I think I just needed some breathing room last month. But I'm glad to be back, and by all intents and purposes, this is what we're going to be doing through the end of the year. I know things are looking a little bit better in some respects for live shows, but and I'm not going to pontificate on this, but I am definitely in the wait category here until I feel safe enough to go back out there. And look at us, we're already in a drag back, or whatever you want to call it, to being in a worse situation than we are. But again, I'm not going to pontificate because I do plenty of that already away from here, and you guys want to hear it. So I'm going to start with a song from my band, The Injured Parties, although, wow, we have not been banding for quite a while now. And this is not from our most recent album, but from our debut, Fun with a Purpose. I have another Fun with a Purpose song coming up in a little bit. And this one has become like the kind of, in some ways, de facto song that I've been playing for these pandemic shows because it seems to be on point in so many ways in a similar way to how lyrics in other songs take on a different significance under this circumstance. But this one, it's a song called For Your Protection, is, tailor-made for this situation, I think. Although maybe not necessarily lyrically what you might expect. All right, I'm going to shut up and play it. And then you'll tell me what you think. And again, I'm glad, though I don't see your faces, I see we have some people that are watching live, and I'm really happy to have you out there. All right, here we go. So this is Injured Parties song, For Your Protection. For your protection, I wear barbed wire in my hair. For your protection, I'll inflate airbags with clean air. For your protection, I'll wrestle alligators in the mud. For your protection, I'll let vampires suck my blood. For your protection, I'll punch heavyweights in the jaw. For your protection, I'll see every bad movie you saw. For your protection, I'll deadbolt and chain the doors. For your protection, I'll yank rusty nails from the floor. For your protection, I flame-proof and bulletproof your clothes. For your protection, I'll never step on your toes. For your protection, should the hurricane waters rise. For your protection, I'll lift you up and fly. For your protection, I put laughter in your throat. For your protection, I'll roll the lifeboat. For your protection, I'll defuse the dynamite. For your protection, I'll hold you all through the night. For your protection, I'll whisper when everyone yells. For your protection, I'll close your nose to all the rotten smells. For your protection, when lightning strikes and thunder roars. For your protection, I'll hoist an umbrella all through the downpour. For your protection, I'll be a shield, I'll be your sword. For your protection, I will listen, you will not be ignored. For your protection, I'll throw the world a telephone. For your protection, I can't go on, I'll go on. 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 Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm saying thank you. Thank you for being done with that. And it's always, for me, feels good to get through the first song and to grab myself a beverage. I think I'm always reminded of my adroit Lou Reedisms when I play that particular song, and when the Injured Parties does it, it's a little less loungy sounding, but I've gotten into the groove of enjoying it just like that. Wow. So I think I've got a majority of newer material selected for the set tonight, including some stuff I actually wrote during the pandemic. This one is pre-pandemic, so much so that when I was going through it, planning out the set for tonight, earlier I looked at it and I was like, oh, I've got to change this lyric. And I'm not going to tell you which it is. You might kind of determine it or figure out what it probably is. But I'm not sure that this is the definitive lyric that will be in that place. But I realized that it was, for me, sometimes songs, historically, time-wise, they can remain static, and they probably should. But in the case of this one, it definitely needed to be changed. And I'm not quite sure this is what's going to stick, but it'll work for tonight. And this is a very chorus-heavy song, so wherever you may be, once you realize what the chorus is, I encourage you to just belt it out. And if you happen to be by yourself on a bus or something, who gives a shit what people think? But if you're so inclined, please sing along with it. You'll know what the chorus is when it comes. All right, here we go. Coming home to meet your pa, I took a liking to your ma. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens. We're on vacation down in Mexico. Too much tequila made me go loco. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens. In the car, I'm driving fast. Now I can't give it the gas. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens. ATM devoured my card. Now I think I punched it too hard. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens. Save time when I bought online. Now my identity's no longer mine. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens. I voted to send Washington a message. 4 years of madness and lingering wreckage. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens. It seems life is beyond my control. Maybe I should make giving up my goal. To all the best schools, but you can't, you stupid a fool. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens. at the bar one night. She passed out, didn't put up a fight. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens. I prayed God would forgive all my sins. I'm at the gate, but he won't let me in. I hate it when that happens. 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 I didn't exactly expect it to end on that chord. I think it works still, but thus the beauty of the moment here. So, Danielle, how are you doing? How are you feeling? Are you ready to make it happen, to transport us, whatever that's called?
Yeah, because is this coming through okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure so that.
Well, we most definitely want to hear you. So I'm looking forward to this. Anything else we need to know before I abandon you here and let you rock out?
I will ramble high. It's nice to be here. Thank you for the opportunity. I'll talk a little bit about the song that I'm going to play. And
well, let me give you the room for that and maximum screen time for you, and I will see you on the next pass.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Hey. All right. So I'll take you through a little timeline. Right before the pandemic, we had this beautiful vinyl record that we were going to, well, we still released it, but we were going to have a big show and all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to play some songs off this record and tell you a little bit about them. But yeah, this is the first song on that record. It's called Melody. I wrote it about a book that I had read. So here we go. I could put a melody and put a song, and you would write it down for me, sing all day long, and I would build the way you love, who you waiting on. And I could build the melody, it's in your dreams, and you would be the only guy who got it means. And I will build the wall you love, honey, wait and see. And you took it back, what you said. You told all your futures to behave. You took it back, what you did. So forget the rest. The rest that we said. And I could build a melody, it's in a song, and you will write it down all summer long. And I will build the way you love, who you waiting on. And I could build the melody, it's in your dreams, and you would be the only girl who got it means. Oh, I will build the way you want, honey, wait and see. But you took it back, what you said. You told all your futures to behave. You took it back, what you did. So forget the rest. I forget the rest. We forget the rest. The rest that we said. All right. So that's the first song on the record. My dog might have barked a little bit through it, but you know, that happens at home sometimes. Hopefully it sounds good. Thank you. Thank you. So I heard in one of Larry's songs a lyric about maybe something to do with the White House, and I wrote this song. It's also on the record Cry All the Time, which is on Bandcamp, and Midwest Action was nice enough to press it for us. Thank you for the mention, Folk You. I'll mute my phone. All right, and so this was a song that was like started off as a protest song, and now just kind of feels like a timestamp of 2016. Ooh. All right, here we go. It's called Alien. Oh, actually, this doesn't do anything for me right now, so I'm just gonna take it off. Yeah, but it will. Sorry, it'll probably sound better too. Hopefully. Okay. I wanna go in another direction. I don't wanna leave my room. And I was thinking, now that you mentioned the end is coming soon. 'Cause I won't speak when I got my mind made up. Won't speak for days. And I was trying and I was tired of trying to find a way. The alien, alien, the alien, alien. And all at once it seems to me everything feels out of reach, like the stars or the ocean or the way that it parted. And everything you do to me, you made me feel so out of reach, like the stars or the ocean or the way that it parted. It's alien, it's alien. Another dimension, I wanna leave the world. And I was thinking, now that you mentioned dying to be your girl. 'Cause I won't speak when I got my mind made up. Won't speak for days. And I was tired and I was tired of trying to find a way. The alien, alien, the alien, alien. And all at once it seems to me everything feels out of reach, like the stars or the ocean or the way that it parted. And everything I did to you, I made you feel so goddamn blue, like the stars or the ocean or the way that it parted. And everything you do to me, you made me feel so out of reach, like the stars or the ocean or the way that it parted. And everything I do to you, it made you feel so black and blue, like the stars or the ocean or the way that it parted. It's alien, it's alien, it's alien, it's alien.
Very cool, Danielle.
Thank you. I don't know how to lead.
All right. We're going to play new songs tonight, pretty new songs, a couple of songs that have not been heard outside of this basement as of yet that were written during the pandemic. But we're going to open and close tonight with songs that we have been playing a little bit, but they have not as of yet been recorded. So this one is called Justifies the Means. And I always say, if you've been out in bars watching rock and roll bands, you know this guy, and hopefully you are not this guy. But every once in a while, we all have our moments. So thanks for listening. Let me introduce my buddies to you. On bass, we got Rob Four. Oh, how are you? And summing out on the drums, we got Joe Magnum Klapka. And Paul Coady. Thank you. All right. This is a brand spanking new one, written maybe a month ago. And this is, I usually have stories about what inspired songs. This is really just an exercise in pop songwriting. It's called Downpour. I get to use my fancy organ sound on this. I barely catch my breath before the next goes by. I thought we'd be okay, but baby, things ain't right. And I won't get the same. They never get out of the rain. It's gonna be a downfall. It's gonna be a downfall. Gonna be a downfall. Gonna be a downfall. You'll be so bright and happy with flowers across your face. Ain't no shelter from the storm. Ain't no and the sun always hands. It's time to make a new plan to get out of the downfall. Get out of the downfall. Hey, Larry.
Nice job. Hey, one thing I'll let you guys know, I sent you a message. I think it's squelching a little bit would be the technical term. So as you're playing, the sound is going in and out.
Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't want to.
We'll back the phone up a little bit. We'll turn down a little bit.
Yeah, I am the last person to ever tell anyone to turn down because I myself am often at the receiving end of the turning down. I think the moving of the phone might do it as well, because there's moments where the rocking is really there, and other times when it's pulling back. And if you look at the notes over here from people, they're like, "We have to hear this," So it sounds great when you can hear it, but investigate that.
Okay, we'll do.
Yes. And but all that aside, rockin'.
Thank you very much, Larry.
All right, I'll see you next time around. Right. Okay. All right. So I guess part of my duty as host is to try to. There's only so much I can do from this end. I can't exactly send a roadie in to take care of it, but the being remote, has generally been whether Paul's situation with the band, which is so terrific. And I'm seeing notes over here. It still sounds great. It's still awesome. Might be contributing a little bit to this, but overall, there's just some technicalities and things that are kind of beyond our control. We can't send in the roadies to take care of stuff. So, and I know people want to hear Paul. I want to hear everything Paul does. So he and the crew are looking into that. But what I could hear and observe was awesome. So for those that are asking about that out there, he's investigating it. Yes, rockin' as always. Exactly. I'm seeing it may not be the current comment, but I see that one. So all right. So I am back now, be that as it may, and I'm going to do the second song from the Injured Parties that I mentioned at the top, another song from Fun with a Purpose. And I mentioned that I'm an educator, which I guess is the term I like the most because, again, I'm not going to go down that path, but and I'm going to be back to the face-to-face educating as of Monday, as a matter of fact. So this particular song has an opening line that talks about somebody going back to school. And so it was like a no-brainer to choose it to do tonight. I hope you like it. And again, I think the chorus will be, I like the scratch the pate with the pick. Ooh, it feels pretty good. The chorus, I think, will be, which is the title, I think will be pretty apparent when it kicks in. Anyway, hope you like it. Let me know. buys his books. Junior throws a party that's off the hook. Mother's car won't start, the engine light is lit. She rings AAA for a lift. That's why God made credit cards. 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 Baby in his diaper, babysitter in her skirt. Mom and Dad eat dinner and have dessert. Sister gets in trouble with the boy next door. Just the kind of trouble they can't afford. That's why God made credit cards. 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 And up there in heaven, he laughs until he cries. Father away on business, charges the company card. Whenever he gets lonely and it gets hard, the big bank CFO sitting 60 stories high solves Sudoku puzzles until 4:45. That's why God made credit cards. 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 I don't know why I'm cracking up at the ends of these. Probably because I got through it. So yes, that's why God made credit cards. And it certainly deserves that key change at the end, right? And, when I was choosing this one today, I mean, there was the connection with that Junior goes to college line. But also I realized that the person who invented Sudoku just died. And I was never a Sudoku person. I've barely been a crossword person, but numbers are not my thing. But, the cultural significance of Sudoku has been felt for, I read the obit in the New York Times, and now I can't remember how many years it's been since it was first a thing. But anyway, I thought, serendipity, Sudoku, someday, I had never knew who the creator of this was, and here he is getting, and of course I can't think of the name now, but if you look it up, if you didn't already know that, the gentleman just died, sadly. So okay, let's move on to my next number, and this is one of the pandemic numbers that I mentioned. This one and the one that I'm going to end with tonight are both written during the pandemic. And then, this one was getting a lot of play early in the demic remote versions here, and then I kind of pulled back on it a little bit. And then now it seems to have maybe not as much, but significance yet again. as we look at these numbers going up and the Delta variant and so it's a pandemic song in a pop mode. So I hope you like it. It's called My First Pandemic. Hey there, I need some advice. There's something I have to ask. Considering the state we're in, do I have to wear a mask? It's my first pandemic, and nothing to compare it to. It's my first pandemic, what the hell am I supposed to do? Should I hoard cans of beans, stack them into a wall? At least I can have some privacy until I eat them all. It's my first pandemic, and nothing to compare it to. It's my first pandemic, what the hell am I supposed to do? When can I get back to doing all those things that I've done without ever thinking about it? I want to have my fun. Six feet of social distance seems like a lot to me. I miss hugging my neighbors, even if they don't wanna be. It's my first pandemic, nothing to compare it to. It's my first pandemic, what the hell am I supposed to do? What the hell am I supposed to do? What the hell am I supposed to do? I'm pretending there's feedback from my Marshall stack happening, but by the way, I don't own a Marshall stack, but that always comes to mind when I think of feedback. But so Danielle, loved your first set. Good to have you back.
Thank you.
And I will turn it over to you rather than babbling, which I have a tendency to do, as you've no doubt.
Don't worry about it. That's great.
Oh well, I will babble down below, and I will enjoy your next couple songs.
Thank you. I'll try and babble too.
You babble in tune, and I will babble, discordantly.
Yeah, you're from Michigan, right?
I am.
Yeah, I'm from Michigan too. I always remember.
I don't know if we've talked about this before. Where this is live for everybody. Where are you from in Michigan?
I grew up in Grand Blanc, so just outside of Flint. And
yes, I grew up in Flint.
Yeah, right. I think I must have stalked you online and been like, oh.
Yeah. Grand Blanc. I don't know if I remember that though. I do remember the Michigan part, but maybe that was like we got to that point where it's like the Michigan, and then I have to ask you, and you're from Blanc. Oh wow, we've got a there's a blood oath. We've got to.
You have to talk.
I'll mail it to you. I'll mail my blood to you, and we'll do the blood oath that way.
We'll compare.
All right, we'll talk more. People want to hear you. I certainly do, and I'll see you on the last pass.
See you on the other side of it.
All right.
I'm gonna play a brand new thing that's nowhere else, and so we released a record, and then the pandemic happened, as Larry was mentioning, if you didn't know, and then I started writing some more songs, and this is actually the first song that I wrote that's not on the last record, so thought I'd play it. It's called Blacked You Back. It's just a fun name. When you leave, it's in the morning, and you leave without a warning. When I am out of love with you, and when you go, you say you miss me, but I never think you get me, so I leave. Don't know what to do. I leave, but I'm still in love with you. I leave, but I don't know what to do. Hold on. And when you go, you say you want me, but I never think you got me, so I leave. I don't know what to do. And if you go, you say you miss me, but you never seem to get me, so I leave. Don't know what to do. I leave, but I'm still in love with you. I leave, but I don't know what to do. And you leave, 'cause you're still in love with you. And you leave, 'cause you don't know what you'll do. Still in love with you. Don't know what to do. You leave, but you don't know what you do. And you leave, 'cause you're still in love with you. And you leave, but you don't know what you do. And you leave, and I'm in love with you. Alright, that's that one. I'm gonna play, so my dog is loving that I am playing music in the house. And she actually does always kind of bark when I'm playing music. So, and she does it in a percussive way. So sometimes I don't really mind it. So hopefully you don't either. So this record's called Sorry in the Summer. And it's the first record that came out in 2016. And it's on vinyl. It's on ruby red, kind of hot pink vinyl. All of this is up on Impulsive Hearts Bandcamp. And this song is called Sorry in the Summer. So it's a song that the record's named after. So thanks for hanging out online and being a part of this. It's cool. It's a good way to support local musicians who need it. So this is Sorry in the Summer. Oh, 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 Never said never. could find a cure. You know it's getting harder just to know you anymore. And everyone is sorry in the summertime, 'cause they really need you. Yeah, they need you to be mine. Was it warm like honey? 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 Be my girl, be my girl, be my girl, be my girl, be my girl. Whoa, whoa, honey, be my girl. Whoa, whoa, honey, be my girl. The end.
Very cool, Danielle.
Thank you. Have a great set.
I saw that you did an experimental music series in our neighborhood at the Jeff Park Library. I thought that was very cool.
We did it out of my garage.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, and my saxophonist is on it actually too. It was really cool. Yeah, are you in a garage? Is it a basement, garage?
We're in Jeff Park, yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, nice. That's
That
where
is my local
Adele,
library.
one of our musicians, play. Cool.
Hopefully, it won't be as distorted for you, and we're turned down a bit. And let's see how this goes. These two songs that we're going to do are sort of bit of seedy side underworld stuff. So this is called "Before the Blood Runs Out." Figure out who's on your side, who's staying in the out, oh yeah. Oh yeah, before the blood runs out. Gotta see everything clear. No need for sympathy, no time for fear, oh yeah. Oh yeah, before the blood runs out. Figure out how to do you really have a ratchet back. So proper and so far. You take your best shot, can't worry about them all. Oh yeah, before the blood runs out. You take a break, you pay the cost. You better burden, yeah, all is lost. Oh yeah, before the blood runs out. People go to church, ain't gonna be kind. You gotta just let it go. Figure out who's on your side, who was there, and who will how. Oh yeah, before the blood runs out. Oh yeah, before the blood runs out. Oh yeah, before the blood runs out. This one I wrote before the pandemic, and I did some recording down here and put it out on Facebook, and people seem to miss the point. But so be it. This is called It'll Be Time Soon. I need you to pack a bag. Let's go at a moment's notice. I've done bad things to bad people. Don't need you to pay the price. It'll be time soon. Just take what you need. No mementos, just your memories. We'll be the target of retribution. Leave the photo album. After the ammunition, it'll be time soon. And here I go down. Promise me you'll walk away. I'll find my way back if I can. It'll feel good to stay. It'll be time soon. Keep my heart gassed up. And I catch those sad hands. Baby, no for your family. Won't be able to say goodbye. It'll be time soon. And here I go down. Promise me you'll walk away. I'll find my way back if I can. It'll do you good today. It'll be time soon.
Caught me off guard. I was in mid eye wipe there. It was tears of joy that I was getting. So others hopefully will tell you too, but that was much better. Whatever you did, whatever sound technician you flew in from Las Vegas totally took care of it. And the dynamics, you're not losing anything. So sounded really, really good. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Larry. Really appreciate it.
Of course. And I'm, you know what you need to do is that first set, you need to like consider it like an experimental, like a dub investigation of the Edsel brothers, Ed dub or whatever. You can do some, there's a market for that. I know there is.
Noise and electronics snafus.
Yeah, well, talk to Danielle about it. Add some saxophone to it. You'll be just fine.
There you go.
All right. So again, sounding really good. Happy to have you here. I'm going to do what I got to do, and I will see you for the next pass, the last pass. Oh, now I really am tearing up. All right, guys. See you in a bit. Wow, I'm glad that worked out for them. They're sounding and again, not their fault, just but just a little moving around of the mics and not losing any of the dynamics. So that is really good to know. And I'm so happy to hear the Edsel brothers. I've heard recordings of the Edsel brothers, but never live. And if I have, and I'm talking out of the corner, maybe I have. Now that I think about it, Paul will set me straight if that's the case. I may well have, but I just I'm thinking of the many times Paul's done folk you solo, and my memory's for shit anyway. But that doesn't excuse if I have seen them before and I'm saying that I'm not. Paul will disabuse me of that, I'm sure. I don't know that I've thrown the lasso of love out officially for Paul and the Edsel brothers and Danielle, and I'm going to save the big stuff for the end of the night, because we're not there yet. But I'm really enjoying it, and they're sounding great, and I'm so happy to have them here. And I'm glad that we have some folks out there still hanging in there too. I've got another pandemic penned song for you for my last one. And this is, I think, maybe the last one that I actually have written to date, because I had a couple that this one and another one I premiered at the June show, at the June show. And this one just seems with, politics and elections and what have you has been percolating throughout these sets, and some oblique or less oblique commentaries. It just seems like this is all part and parcel of what's been going on. In addition to the virus, there's other kinds of viri out there. Viri? I don't think that's really the plural, but so this is called Q's Gone Dark, which hey, I'm gonna type it in the side over here, because I feel like in the comments, because when I played this last time, I think that Khalid Hanifi was here, another Michigander, and he was saying he misheard it as, I don't know, CUES maybe, but of course it's a QAnon reference. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. This is called Q's Gone Dark. Q's gone dark. It's wait and see. While I'm stocking shelves at the Piggly Wiggly. Q's gone dark, but when he's back, I got sticks and stones for the big attack. Q's gone dark, it'll be a little while before we root out more cannibalistic pedophiles. Q's gone dark. It's not just me who's itching to engage in some anarchy. Kroger Karen's here, Whitefish Karen too. and she's been in touch with some bugaloos. Hugh's gone dark, please don't panic. Every Democrat's a closet satanic. Dark, but he's got a plan. The storm is brewing from inside of a van parked in the lot at Area 51, where he mops the halls and scrapes up gum. Hugh's gone dark at the pizza parlor. Patriots like me will make the cabal holler. Hugh's gone dark, please don't panic. Every Democrat's a closet satanic. Oh yeah, let that E chord ring out, baby.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yes. Whew. I gotta go take a bath after that one, I think. Wash the Q off me.
Exactly.
Not the good Q. The good Q would be the NRB Q. You know, any version of NRB Q, but especially the classic Q. But yeah, you know, yeah. Or drink. I guess I could drink, and that'll help to take care of it there. So, once again, I shan't just chatter away. I'm trying to think of not just babble, chatter, whatever the hell else I'm doing here. But sounded good last time, Danielle. Again, thank you so much for being here, and I'll save all the major love at the end. But I'm so glad you were able to do it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course. So let me turn it over to you, and we'll see you at the end for the big finale.
All right, sounds good. So yeah, if anybody is interested in seeing some live music, we are going to be playing at Reggie's coming up on Saturday, the 28th. So if you didn't get your Kanye tickets, this is your opportunity to still hang out on a Saturday. And we're going to be playing this song and full band with a saxophone, which really makes this song a lot of fun to play live. So yeah, it's called You Know I Love You. It's the last song off of the first record. Everything's on Spotify and iTunes and all, or Apple Music or whatever. So yeah, so oh, thank you so much. Hopefully we'll have 3 great records. All right, so this one's called You Know I Love You. So you went to school to kill yourself. You never could kill anyone else. Then the preacher came and he broke your rules. So here you are, you're acting like a fool. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I pick up the phone you never call. I got hours and hours. I could explain it. Something good started happening. And through it all, you wanna stay good friends. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. But you come any closer, it's all that you get. Your mother warned you, you better stop it. And your father loved you, but that's all you get. Your parents love you, but no one else gives a shit. Gives a shit. Gives a shit. Gives a shit. Gives a no. I love you, you know. 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 Give up. Don't give up. I won't give up. You know I love you, you know. 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 I love you, you know.
Very cool, Danielle. I really like that one.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Excited for you guys.
All right, we're going to wrap this one up with a song. This is called Alone, and it's about things that need to be done, and maybe they're the right thing, but they're not necessarily the thing that you want to do. Well, you think I got a nerve to feel. Oh, baby, baby, and I'm all alone. When you feel that way, you know I feel all alone. And I know he's your family, but he can't keep coming around. If he makes me try, you know I will put him down. And once again, I feel all alone. Rob Four, Joe Klapka.
Great job, you guys. Sounded awesome. There was a comment, who let Scotty Moore in there, which I think is about right. Again, officially, thank you so much to everyone who played tonight. So let me just get that official name stuff out of the way. To Danielle Signs, making her FolkU debut. Yes. Sounded incredible. To Paul Coady with the Edsel Brothers for rocking the house. Yeah. Am I the only one clapping? No, I know that. I hear it. I hear it in the distance. The people of Uptown are clapping for you as well. Wow, I don't think there's anything else I'm missing. There's a lot of great comments here, so make sure you check them out once we get off the air. And I didn't say this at the beginning, but these are archived, you know, so after tonight's show, feel free to spread the word that people can come back and watch it all over again. I'll do that in the morning with a cup of coffee and a cruller and be able to pay complete attention to it. But once again, everybody just sounded really incredible. And I do appreciate, you know, in some ways it seems so much easier, you know, to do this. Remote, you're at home and you sit down. But no, it's a whole other psychological space you've got to be in, and there's all the equity that goes into getting yourself ready for it, and it's the same amount of time that you would normally do and set aside for something like this. So, you know, we do hope to be back live at some point in the new year. Where that'll be, I don't know. But in the meantime, this is like my monthly highlight is what I'm getting at. And I so appreciate you guys taking the time out of your schedules to be here, you know, to watch it. But mainly I'm talking about Paul and the Edsel Brothers and Danielle. So thank you for doing it.
Thanks for having us. This was fun.
Thank you.
So I will officially wrap it up, and I will say to the performers, just hang in there, don't sign off, and we'll have our special ceremony once we've said goodbye to everybody, which I think I'm in the middle of doing now. So yeah, you know, we'll be back next month, the third Friday, same place and time, with some new performers joining me. And as we approach the 20th year of FolkU, thank you for being here tonight, everybody. I really appreciate it. And guys, once again, thank you so much. Hang tight. Here we go. Put your best face on for the end broadcast moment. Ready? Here we go. I'll look sad for my moment.